First of all, thank all of you for coming out, and as it's been mentioned, your enthusiasm and your energy is what keeps us going. And I know this has been a tough week, and you know every season a team's going to hit a bump in the road, and we've hit one here. But I've always said this during this year, last year, this is a resilient group. They'll bounce back. So relax. We're actually trying to tell ourselves that too, because the guys, you know, if you get in something like this, you have a tendency to press too much. But you, as you did last year, and you will this year, you play a critical role in our success with your energy and your enthusiasm. So thank you again. And we know how fortunate we are to come here every day and have this beautiful ballpark sold out and play in front of enthusiastic fans like all of you. And believe me, you help give us adrenaline that keeps us going through these tough times. So we will get it back on track. We'll get this thing going again. But until then, thank you for all your support and hang in there with us now. We'll get through this together.
Okay, everybody feel better? Okay, good. Now we can move on.
All right, we have a question now for Carlos Beltran, the newest Giant. Carlos, first of all, when you were a member of the Mets, which Giants pitcher did you hate to face the most?
Well, being honest, I have to say everyone. I think they have a great rotation. They also have a great bullpen. I think that was one of the reasons why I chose to come here, because I believe that we have the potential to do what you guys did last year. I'm looking for a world champion. They were a world champion last year, and I believe we can do it again this year also.
And Carlos, that was important to you, right? Having a chance to win a world title. You're very accomplished in your career. You've done a lot of things, but you want that World Series title, don't you?
That's correct. I think as a ball player, you know, I've been in the big leagues 12 years, and you know, I have done a lot of things. Being an All-Star, Rookie of the Year, winning Gold Glove, Silver Bat. But I guess there's nothing like having a ring, and I believe we can do that here again.
Pablo, how's your new teammate?
Great. He's one of the great guys in the clubhouse, you know. He just get to the team, you know, give you support to us, give you a little things to the guys, you know. It's one of those things when you got a teammate like that, it support you to play better.
Hey, Mike, maybe we should let the fans give Pablo a round of applause. He made the All-Star team this year.
Well deserved, well deserved. All right, Pablo, it's the $1 million question. Every day you come to the ballpark here in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Arizona, or wherever we are at, and we see fans wearing the Panda hat. How does that hat make you feel?
Excited, you know, it's one of those things. It's my 3rd year in the big leagues, you know. See a lot of things like that make me happy, you know. The fans support me, you know, every time, everywhere I go, you know. It's exciting for me.
Good answer. It excites me too. For Larry Bear. Larry, a lot of these people were charter seat license holders. They got involved at the beginning. They've been with us ever since. And they want to know, what plans do you have for this ballpark in the future?
You know, first of all, Mike, I'd like to say that without the fans, as you guys both said, where would we be? I mean, how many of you go back to Candlestick Day? How many of you own a quad of candlesticks? I don't know if all the guys know what that is, but before their time, but it was for everybody that stayed to the end of an extra inning night game. And I got to tell you, today we have more people here right now at 9:30 in the morning than we had at a lot of night games at Candlestick. I just want to thank everybody. It's been an amazing run, and I think Giants baseball's never been better. And we've never been stronger. We've never had a better bunch of guys. We've never had a better manager. And I think we're poised to be around in the conversation as we head to the championship discussion and fight for a championship every year for a lot of years. Mike, in terms of the ballpark, again, it was mentioned by you and Dave that the fans really helped build the ballpark. And we're looking to improve the ballpark every year. We have changes. Some of them are small, some of them we're contemplating larger changes, but the changes we contemplate really relate to what the fans suggest. So we ask you to get us your letters and cards and ideas. We have the Triples Alley. I don't know if you've been out there for a grouped area pre-game. We have the loft out, the Virgin America loft out in right field. We've added things each year. We try to add 2 or 3 new things to the ballpark. I think some people would like us to bring in the fences from 421 in right center. And I don't know if we're going to do that, but I think that anything that can make it more fan-friendly and player-friendly, we will do.
How about, since we're talking about the ballpark, Boach, you don't want to bring in the fences, do you? I mean, this ballpark plays to the strengths of your team. Tell us a little bit about how the way this park plays has helped you build this Giants team.
Well, you know, in this ballpark, just like other parks in our division, I'll go down to LA and San Diego, and it's a little different in Arizona and Colorado, but the culture of this club we felt like had to change a little bit in the type of ball club, and that was to go get geared more toward pitching and defense. And you know, with all the room out there that we have to cover, it's tougher to hit home runs in these big ballparks. So, you know, that's kind of the philosophy that Brian has taken, and I agree with it. It's worked, and so I like a bigger ballpark. I like a little room for error in case the pitcher does make a mistake. Now, I know it's frustrating for these hitters when they hit a ball 410 feet, it doesn't go out, but at the same time, it's worked for us, and I hate to change it.
No, that's Ramirez.
Sorry, guys.
That's Ramon Ramirez.
Hang with them.
We have to get used to it.
Sorry, Panda. All right, question for Carlos Beltran. When most of your career you were a center fielder and you were a Gold Glove winner, and now you come to San Francisco and you're here at AT&T Park, you're playing right field, which is said by many to be the toughest right field park in all the big leagues. What makes this ballpark in right field so tough?
Well, first of all, after playing many years in center field, moving to right, it was an easy transition for me because I believe center field is one of the toughest positions when you have to cover right center, left center. But these ballparks that we really play out, you know, like yesterday, Raul Ibanez hit a fly ball, was almost a stand, it came back to fair ball, and you know, if you give up on that ball probably ends up hitting the third territory. So you really have to keep your eye on the ball and make sure that you catch it.
And you look real comfortable out there for a guy who hasn't played there all that often. Pablo, you're looking so comfortable these days in the field, at the plate. How many of you all have seen the
The franchise that we saw